students, my name is Engineer Hassanza, and this is lecture number 6 for the course of Engineering Mechanics AGN 2103. And before this lecture we have completed our lecture number 5 about forces system, force, different type of forces, then different type of forces system, then there are certain numerical problems and assumptions and some phenomena as well. And now we are going to start the numerical problems of chapter number 2, and the first problem is the sample problem 2.1, and there are three forces, and this one is the diagram and this one is the free body diagram, and the statement is given as the forces F1, F2 and F3, all of which act on a point A of the bracket, are specified in three different ways. Determine the x and y scalar component of each the vector. So there are three forces: F1 in positive x direction with the magnitude is as 600 Newton, F2 500 Newton, and F3 800 Newton. And we have to find the scalar component of each force in x direction and y direction as well. So we are going to start with the solution for the first force as F1. We have to find F1x and F1y. Component of F1 in x direction and in y direction. Fnx is equal to F1 into cos theta. Theta is 35 degree. Angle with horizontal of F1 600 into cos 35 degree is equal to 491 Newton. F1y, F1 sin theta 344 Newton. Then we have to solve for F2, F2x minus F1 into 4 over 5. By using Pythagoras theorem we can find this side of the triangle is 3, 4 and this will be 5. You can solve your own by using Pythagoras theorem, or you can find the simple angle theta which is equal to tan inverse 3 over 4. So F2x is equal to F1 into 4 over 5. This minus sign indicates that x component of F2 is in negative x direction. F2y is equal to 500 into 3 over 5, 300 Newton. So instead of using 4 over 5 or 3 over 5, just calculate this theta. Theta will be equal to theta is equal to tan inverse 3 over 4. So next one is the angle for F3 force. As in the question we have given angle for F1, F2 is the given slope, but to find the angle for F3 we have given the dimensions or the distances from the central point or the pivot point as 0.2 and 0.3 plus 0.1, 0.4. So alpha is equal to tan inverse 0.2 or 0.4. So by using this formula you can also find the F2 angle with the horizontal. Theta will be equal to tan inverse 3 over 4, as it has been calculated for the F3. Alpha is equal to tan inverse 0.2 over 0.4, which is equal to 26.6 degree. So next we have to find the F3x and F3y. F3x is equal to F3 sin alpha, because this one is the alpha and this side is the horizontal x-axis along the x-axis, so that's why we have used sin alpha. F3y is equal to minus F3 cos alpha, which is equal to minus 716 Newton. So minus sign indicates it's in negative y direction. So you have to solve your own sample problem 2.2, then 2.3 we will discuss some of our sample problem 2.4. Here is the system. The forces are given as F1, F2. F1 is along the A-axis, F2 is along the B-axis, and the angle of the F2 with the horizontal 20 degree, and F1 30 degree with the horizontal. And what we have to find? We have to find the projection FB of the resultant R onto the B-axis. So first of all we have to find the resultant of F1 and F2, then we have to find the projection Fv on the of the resultant onto b-axis. So what is the formula for resultant? F1 square plus F2 square minus 2 F1 F2 into cos theta. So theta will be equal to this angle 180 minus 50 degree is equal to 130 degree, 163.4 Newton. So next one is the projection. We have to find the projection, orthogonal projection FB of R onto B axis, which is equal to FB F2 plus F1 into cos theta. Theta is the angle between them, which is equal to 20 plus 30, 50 degree. So which is equal to 144.3 Newton. So next one is the example problem from the exercise. The force F has a magnitude of 500 Newton. Express F as a vector in terms of unit vector I and j. Identify the x and y scalar component of F. So there are two parts of the numerical. First we have to find the scalar components of F as fx and fy. Next one is the we have to identify or express our vector into I and j unit vector format. So here is the solution. 2.1 fx is equal to f cos theta, fy is equal to minus f into sin theta. Minus sign indicates that it's in negative x direction. F is equal to fxi minus fx minus fxj into Newton. So it's very simple. So next one is the numerical problem 2. The magnitude of force F is 400 pound. Express F as a vector in terms of unit vector I and j. Identify both the scalar and y component of F, just similar to previous one. And here is the solution. F is equal to F into so it's complicated. We just find the its vector scalar component. Fx will be equal to F into cos 30 degree minus cos 30. Fy will be equal to F into sin 30 degree. So Fx will be equal to minus 346 pound, and because vector force is in negative x direction, Fy is equal to 200 pound, and its vector representation will be equal as Fxi plus Fx j 346I plus 200j. So they are very easy numerical problems. And the next one is slope of 5.2 kilonewton force is specified as shown in the figure. Slope is given as in the form of triangular, base with 12, altitude is 5, and we have to represent our vector in the vector format I and j. Express the vector in terms of the unit vector format. So here we go for the solution. So first of all, f is equal to 5.2 minus 12 over 13i minus 5 over 13j. How is it? We can find by using theta is equal to tan inverse 5 over 12. Then fx will be equal to f 5.2 into cos theta. Here is the solution. Fx is equal to minus 4.8i minus 2j kilonewton. So you have to solve first 10 numericals up to this numerical your own. So that was all about numerical problems of lecture 6. If you have any query, you can ask me. Thank you very much.